high-level meeting on EDCTP2?
Our main goal is to develop new products or improved products against HIV, malaria, tuberculosis. And recently we are also going to embark working on other neglected diseases. Among other things that we support a lot is capacity development. The owners of the capacity must identify what they need.
We organize ourselves to do things on the ground.
Building capacity means infrastructure, so more equipped laboratories according to international standards to open the door to other diseases, more expertise, more people trained, more resources staying in Africa.
If Africa doesn't take part in looking into the science that affects Africa, the poverty within Africa will continue.
It is important that we have African ministries, we have African scientific community as co-owners of the program, to work as partners rather than a giver and a receiver.
It presents an opportunity for Africa to generate its own evidence on the different conditions that we are suffering from. So it is important for the benefit of the African countries to come on board and be part of this very, very great initiative, which I think will have a multiplier effect on the African continent.
Cette deuxième conférence devrait nous permettre de nous préparer davantage à faire face à toutes nos responsabilités, c'est-à-dire à assumer tous nos devoirs et tous nos droits dans le cadre de ce partenariat.
I'm talking of the discovery of the candidate malaria drug. The only privilege we have is to serve our people, a duty we must fulfill by ensuring the full potential of the EDCTP is that it's realized.
Start off with before we put on the programs. African involvement, concern, commitment and contribution towards the decisions, policies and activities must be clearly demonstrated and felt in all the decision-making processes of the EDCTP.
We recognize that the sustainability of research in the region will be assured if the member states are able to rise to the challenge.
African co-funding on the second phase of EDCTP will also demonstrate African political commitment to take charge of its own health research in a true partnership with Europe.
EDCTP is a fine example of our desire in Europe to open research and innovation to worldwide collaboration. EDCTP is a true EU-Africa partnership.
It's a demonstration of true partnership where Africans have actually been made to think about the science and to lead the science and to produce data relevant to Africa.
The objective of this high-level meeting is to bring together stakeholders from Africa to get their commitment in terms of the research that is taking place in these countries, as well as financing of this research.
I think the political commitment may be easier than the financial commitment, but even then I do think that the time is ripe for some countries to give this financial commitment.
I would like to plead that Tanzania is committed to provide both political, direct and indirect support for EDCTP2.
Renouveler l'engagement du Sénégal à travers sa haute autorité, c'est-à-dire le président de la République, à participer pleinement à la deuxième phase du programme EDCTP.
We remain committed to the EDCTP and pledge our full and active participation.
Uganda will be pleased to further strengthen its participation in the governance of the EDCTP.
And I think we need to find a mechanism that makes us all participate. If South Africa is going to go, if Zambia is going to go, if Zimbabwe is going to go, they are carrying the voice of Southern Africa.
Leaving here with the level of commitment that has been made is, to me, extremely exciting and gratifying. We look forward to an even closer engagement of African countries or representation within the General Assembly of the EDCTP2.